Howdy, beautiful Bart here, and welcome. Alright, as you can see by the title of this video, this is an alt account that pretty much, wasn't completely set up all the way anyway, but the account wasn't used very often and was hijacked by some Russian hacking piece of shit. Nothing against Russians, they're good people for the most part, but some piece of shit decided to hack the account, hijack it, try to change things out, and yeah. When I realized that it wasn't really spectacular, they went ahead and started deleting not the characters, but all the gear. So pretty much, even though these are level 30 characters that are on here, all four of them, they pretty much have nothing for gear right now. So I've already played for a little bit trying to rebuild some of the characters, but as of right now, looking at the character, let's get rid of some junk all right here. I've already managed to pick up these two. These are at a vendor, so picked up a few mods from here and there. Been running around trying to do what I can. Trying to come up with something decent to work with. The gear sets, thankfully, there was rewards for trying to get people to come back into the game. So, no problem. I took full advantage of that. I did happen to have a Barrett's Bulletproof Vest that I got from a lucky roll. I'm going to get rid of these. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these Lone Stars. The gear set, I've actually put it on to one of the other characters, but like I said, this one right here, I've put together a half-assed setup with 3 tacticians, just to try to build it up, similar to my tacticians build that I use on my main account. Never been much on Sentry's Call. It's not bad. The current gear, like I said, it leaves a lot to be desired right now. This was the account that I used for... I almost never use these guys here. And the only classified. I put together whatever I could come up with, picking up crap mods from running different missions and so forth, running the easier ones in hard difficulty, just because the gear isn't really all that spectacular, but I am trying to get it all geared up nicely. But as you can see, the stats on overall, 5,100 firearms. The firepower is a bit low, but stamina is 3,100 and 6,600 on electronics. Skill power is horrible. On my main character, the skill power is just over 400,000, and it only peaks up to right below the threshold before it rolls over. Because there's a maximum cap on skill power. There still is. It rolls over. But I've got another character set up on here, I believe, with 500,000 on toughness. I'll have to look over that gear set. But I figured what I would do is go through and try to pick out a few things here and there. Yes. I don't want your junk. Just give me the target intel. So the current setup is not bad. For a tactician's build, it's terrible. Compared to my tactician's build that I use, I'm not worried about going into the dark zone. This character's not built up enough for that. I actually, from time to time, find some decent gear just roaming the streets, looking for the named guys. But what I figured I would do is just come in here and check a few things out and try to farm up some more of the tactician's gear. This this section of town, I usually have pretty good luck with roaming around and killing LMB. Not so much right now. What are the current daily missions? Queen's Tunnel Camp and challenging. I can do that with ease solo on my main character, but not so much on this one. Russian Consulate on hard. We'll give that a try. As you can see, this one is not 100% on all the missions. In fact, all but one of the level 30s that are on here were power leveled to 30. Let's actually switch over to LMG.
We're intercepting LMB radio chatter.
And yeah, you can tell I haven't played this in a while. I usually have all these extra sound junk things turned off. But let's go ahead and put turret down there. Now, generally on hard mode, it's not near as bad. I can do this on challenging mode. The only problems I really have in clearing this section right here is not expecting the random group that comes in through the front door. I mean, honestly, if you just wanted to use a tactician's build with turret and seeker, then you could just sit right here and just keep throwing turrets and seekers and do everything. This one actually has a little bit more in the way of firepower, so it can actually do a little bit more. So, I'm just going to do what I can for now. Come on, there you go. They actually can do okay with his weapons. Whereas my guys are typically, they are super strong on the seekers and really good on the turrets. But firearms wise, they just can't do anything. So it's actually not a bad split overall. I mean, I could actually jump up and actually use a firearm. Now, one of the things I did notice, I'm sitting here going through and I'm like, man, this guy's really good. Doing great, man. These guys are just getting shredded. And I looked and I was on World Tier 4. I'm like, what the hell? I don't run World Tier 4. I always run 5. And changed it back over to 5. I'm like, okay, that's a little bit back to normal again. But it was kind of, I was like, wow, man, this guy's doing great, man. Can't believe how good he's shredding these bad guys, you know. And he was just ripping through the mission that I was running, or the flashpoint, or whatever the hell you call these damn things. Oh, you better run. You better run. Nope, you didn't run far enough. And this is a Remington variant, so it's only good for aiming down, not aiming up. Alright, so I mean, even just what I did there, just throwing some turrets and seekers, enough to really hold his own for when I needed to jump up and spray and pray. The LMG that I'm using is the L86. It's simply because it's got a good rate of fire. I've actually improved the rate of fire instead of the magazine with a slight magazine increase. But magazine changed speed. And it's a pretty good diverse setup. And you are not going to run behind me. You're going to go ahead and have to die. Getting that turret out there is usually good. I normally like to put the turret right there on this desk, or this chest of drawers, whatever the hell you want to call it. Put it there simply because it's going to catch more of them, and it's less likely to be stomped by a heavy if there is one. Alright, spawn.
Hostiles inbound on your position.
And I can usually lure that second group out to right here. And I can retain my cover position here and just blast them as soon as they come out the door. I'm not going to redeploy the turret, just simply because I just for spawn control. It's like with any game. Once you learn the spawns, learn where they are, what triggers them.
Hostiles inbound on your position.
Should only have 2 to 3 out of this spawn. Yeah, there's just the one. And I got one more. Really? Why are you alive? You don't get to be alive. So yeah, common issue right now with Steam, Uplay, Epic Launcher. Right now, the key thing is for people to attack and hijack accounts.
I'm not sure exactly what to tell you to look for.
All right, Faye, you got, or Kindle, whatever the hell your name is, you got to shut up.
Even through this. So, notes, journals, anything like that, be on the lookout, okay?
So, they're hijacking accounts, and I would think that it's a kind of a combination of a couple different things. They're trying to get the accounts because their accounts got banned, or they want accounts they can use to hack on, or whatever. But you know, I don't know what goes through people's heads that they feel they need to hijack somebody else's frickin' account. You know, if you go out there and you get caught hacking or cheating or whatever, and you get your account banned, well, you don't want to actually have to go and buy your own frickin' account. Well, that would be stupid. So these people are stealing accounts from, you know, for Fortnite out of the Epic Launcher, and CSGO accounts. Good God, I couldn't imagine how many of these idiots are stealing accounts because of CSGO, a game that wasn't even that good when it first came out. Uplay. I mean, what are they stealing it for? Division account or what? I mean, I don't get it. I mean, so they can go and be shitbags in the dark zone and run their hacks there.
Accessing network.
Alright, so this is one of the few places where listening to them chit chat is only useful. So you know about when to deploy your turret. You can deploy a turret, and then if you want to run the tactician's build like I usually do, that's what I'm, you know, fat, old, and lazy. So, you know, I got to use whatever I can use to take advantage of everything.
Countermeasures detected. Establishing.
Alright, so we're going to
Warning. Network privileges revoked.
drop the turret down there. The door's getting ready to open. So I'll get a turret launched, set up. And we'll get the Seekers out.
Which makes them our new target. Reacquire that tech and Chernenko's data with it, any way you see fit.
Now, if you're pretty confident in your abilities, you can sit right here. If you've got a decent weapon, once your turret actually gets destroyed from over where it is now, you can actually set it up where I set it up right there. And it's a good location to catch them as they're coming around trying to get to this door. Right now, primary thing is your medics, and you can lure them over here. See, they're going to keep throwing down those stupid medical boxes. Yeah, I'm jelly because I don't have anybody throwing them down for me, but they're going to keep throwing them down, and they're going to keep getting their health back. So if you can pull them away from where they initially have them thrown down, then that's a good way to get them pulled. And once they're away, your turret's going to start tearing them to shreds. And then your LMG or whatever weapon you're going to use can just finish them off. And you just keep throwing your Seekers. Seekers are going to go after the med stations as well. So, I have what, 2 guys left? And a med station? Now, if they're not wanting to come after you, and you don't want to go after them, you can always just leave the room. You can head back over here and run back. They realize that you're out of range. They're going to pursue after you. Your turret's going to pick them up. You can always use this location right here and it's going to force them to actually come after you. With as few of them that are left, and the fact of what they are, and I don't hear the turret going after them already, then I'm just going to go ahead and finish them off. But that location, whenever you've got the engineers throwing their seeker mines, then it's kind of helpful, because it'll actually catch their seeker mines. They'll explode and not on top of you. Alright, so come on, stick your head out. Get it over with. You sit there and keep using your frickin' med station, and it's not going to be helpful. And you're hiding behind a frickin' door. What a schmuck. But yeah, the whole concept of people stealing frickin' accounts. What kind of pathetic piece of shit are you that you have to steal and hijack somebody's damn account? You know, it's not like this is a new thing. As long as there's been online games, there's been people trying to steal other people's accounts. I've heard World of Warcraft accounts hijacked from me. You know, I've had my World of Tanks account stolen a few times. World of Warships account was stolen once. You know, it's just one of those things where as long as there's people that play these games, there's going to be people who want to steal the accounts. You know, it's not like they're getting anything they can take from your account. In World of Warcraft, yeah, when there was items that weren't really bound to the individual player, they could take things and transfer it from one account to the next. Gold and currency and stuff like that. You can just, you know, steal everybody's freaking money and be done with it. But, like, Division. What good is it to actually steal somebody's Division account? I mean, what are you going to get from it? I found all of the characters, whenever they realized that, you know, they took all 4 characters to the Dark Zone. Once they realized that they couldn't get anything from them, and the gear wasn't really that spectacular to begin with. I was trying to get it set up, but how dare you come over here and sneak behind me? So I can come in here into these side missions and slowly get the gear back, but and performance mod, God knows what it is. I'm not going to waste a frickin' med kit for one frickin' guy. Come on, schmuck.
Alert. Intercepting transmission.
Coyote 1, this is Hornet. Copy. Hornet, this is Coyote 1.
Yes, that was close. But, still. Didn't want to waste one frickin' med kit just for this idiot.
The Russian's locked up in some kind of safe room, but he can't hold out much longer. We have JTF on site, but it's nothing we can't handle.
Sure.
I'm on my way. Hornet out.
Yeah, it just baffles the mind. I mean, they took all 4 characters to the Dark Zone, expecting that they were going to go in there, and I don't know if they were able to do anything or not with it, because the gear wasn't really spectacular. They were decent gear sets that I had on here for each of the 3 main characters. The 4th one was my reroll. Whenever I get tired of actually just doing the same old thing, doing the usual gear grind or whatever, I'd re-roll the number 4 character on this account, and I would start from level 1 and re-roll all the way back up. Not that it really meant anything, it was just something to do. It was another way to play.
Down on your position.
Don't be trying to creep up on me. No. You're gonna get chopped up. Alright, heavy. How's that shield working for you? You know what? Damn, get hitting the damn shield. Alright, so that's easy enough. Next thing we gotta go wait for this. You know, bad enough, you know, I was playing Far Cry 5 earlier, and oh my god, the cutscene crap is just horrendous in Far Cry 5. Look at this. I have to sit here and wait now. I can't get through here. This is where I have to go. I have to wait for them to chit-chat back and forth for a few moments. And then they'll allow me to utilize this laptop. And then I gotta wait for a couple seconds more before the door opens up, before I can rush out. And go upstairs and go fight the final fight. Yes, yes, come on.
Vitaly, what's going on?
Who cares?
That was a breaching charge. Move, agent.
Accessing security system.
Now, open the door. Come on, open it up. Thank you.
Alert. Intercepting transmission.
I don't care. Yeah, I usually have this the sounds turned off, but they changed all the freaking options on here. It's annoying as crap. And so instead of actually, you know, resetting all my options again, it's just easier for me to bitch and complain about it. Much, much easier. Oh, nice shot grenade there, schmuck boy. Didn't do you any good, but nice shot grenade. Let's see, why isn't my turret shooting her in the face? You stupid little blinding thing. How'd that work for you? Alright, it respawns up on both of those. And now we'll sit here and fiddle apart with these guys and let my turret shoot them apart. Target one every so often, hose them down. Come on, Hornet, get your butt in here. Now you'll sit here and spam your frickin' grenades. Why isn't my turret shooting him in the face? Alright, just about done with this. Oh, my turret's gone. You can attack me now. Nope, you didn't? Okay. What are you shooting at? Front row. You got a turret? Oh no. And you got secret mines. Yay, good for you. Alright.
Alert. Shade technology detected.
LVOAC.
Shade technology. Database.
Alright, come on.
Uplink.
I'm getting the files.
I don't want to waste a frickin' med kit.
This will take days to analyze, but there's something.
I don't care, Kindle. Shut up.
It's a good thing.
Alright, support station duration.
We had Trinecta
Not gonna use
from
it.
under our noses. I've got his
No.
notes. I don't need them. At least not yet. Oh, there's so much good data.
I'll hang on to that for now. Okay, so it skipped past her, but no, junk. I'll hang on to that one just in case. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Seeker mine damage. Yeah, we'll keep that one. Not using a support station. Not using mobile cover. Not using support station. And we'll hang on to that one for now. I always hang on to all these freaking things right here, even though I'm not going to use most of them. That's what takes up half my damn inventory space. Alright, LVOAC. Commanding. Yeah, we'll hang on to it for now. Lack of anything better. G36C. That's actually not horrible. But whatever. And I always prefer the 1911s. So let's actually... I'm a 1911 guy. Let's run with that. And that looks lovely. Yeah, screw it. Let's run that. For skin... I don't know. I got a bunch to choose from. Let's go throw that one on there for now. Lovely. Alright, so yeah, the gear is not spectacular. Deconstruct junk. Let's actually take a look at one of the other characters here.
Hey.
Yes, hey, stop asking me to go talk to somebody that I can't talk to because this account doesn't have the frickin' DLCs. Not like my main account does. So, if you're Russian, I'm not targeting any negativity towards you. If you're a hacker, then go fucking kill yourself. Yeah, and I mean that in the nicest, most possible way. Yeah, it's just, I don't get it. You go through, you realize, you know, you try to run each one of the characters through the damn Dark Zone. You realize the characters are not really geared anyway. So you just delete random shit and leave them all in one of the frickin' safe houses near their frickin' Dark Zone. So let's actually log out and log into one of the other characters here. You know, I just absolutely don't get it. I'm distracted right now because I'm angry. I watch a lot of other YouTube channels, game related and other stuff related. I think this is the one I was actually setting up. I think. Yo, this one or this one? Hell, I can't remember. Got both of them geared pretty much the same way, clothing-wise, and everything except for the frickin' hat and the weapons. Hell, I don't remember. Well, screw it. We'll go into this one and see, and if not, then we'll go on the other one. It was one of the male characters that I was actually doing. I thought it was the first one, and I guess it was the third one. So if it's not number 3, then it'll have to be number 4. Which doesn't make any sense because I always re-rolled number 4. Always left number 1 alone and just tried to slowly gear that one up to be identical to my main character on my main account. So let's look. What do we have here? Tacticians. 4 pieces. Lovely. Everything but the pack and the holster. And the pack is Firecrest. 1 piece. Got a final measure. Lose skill power, gain a little bit of toughness. Lone Star. What if I did Firecrest on here? That would give me a 2-piece Firecrest. Critical hit chance, skill haste. Shit, I don't really know. I lose out on a lot of stats, though. So we'll leave it the way it is. Yeah.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
It's safe. Alrighty. Yeah, there's absolutely no DLC on this account, so. Let's actually quickly change over to number 4 and see what's on there. So, yeah, we'll see if the number 4 character is one that I was actually setting up. These other ones are just kind of half-ass geared right now, trying to piece everything back together again. So I'm just running around. I've been trying to do different missions, trying to stockpile on whatever gear I can get, and try to achieve something. Because I need at least 1 good farming character per account. That way, whenever I do log into that account, I can actually farm with it. And what I mean by farm with it is solo grind things like challenging Lexington, challenging on pretty much a lot of the missions, that I can run them solo and easily get through without having any major issues. With my main character on my main account, I can actually run through Lex solo challenging with little or no trouble. Let's see. What does I have on this one? Strikers, 6-piece. Okay, this is the one that I put the sets on. When you get the bonus for the recent bonus they just gave, they gave out 6-piece gear sets, but they were non-classified. I mean, I'm thankful because, you know, I pretty much had nothing to work with after recovering this account. So, you're not going to get the 5-piece and 6-piece bonuses because of the fact that, well, they're non-classified. I've got a D3 set and a Striker set that were both free givens from the bonuses. You can see on this one, 5,900 on firearms, 4,600 on stamina, 37 on electronics. Nothing is great across the board, but it's okay across the board. And this one is actually respectable. One thing that I don't know if you guys know that watch these and play the Division or whatever, every day that you log in, go inside your base of operations and right by the front door, come back over to the security wing and make sure, I mean, you can get this free weapons parts if you're doing crafting. I get them just for the hell of it, but as you can see, it's part of the weekly bonus for weapons parts collected. But talk to this chickie over here, the appearance vendor, and there's almost always, until you get to a certain point, there's weapon camo you can get really cheaply. Some cosmetic gear like jackets and wind getters, and you can find all the appearance stuff here, but almost always there's going to be, until you run out. I mean, on my main account, I've got just about everything there is camo-wise, from the chance drops and vendors and everything else. So she'll have them available for you to buy really, really cheaply. And if you haven't collected all of your bonuses and you haven't logged in a while, then this guy right over here, Rewards Claim Vendor, always check with him on the resource tab up here, and then scroll down. You'll find your bonuses inside here. So he's got nothing else for me because I've already collected everything. But that's all he's really going to have is rewards. And why have I been promoted to group leader and somebody just randomly joining my group? Okay. And more people are coming in. Are these the Russians?
What? Hi, what's the... Hello, mate.
Hey, guys.
Who are these people?
I looked at, and I went, who do I feel like playing with today? So I joined on Victor, and it said manhunt status. So you can't join, and then I'm like, who else do I feel like playing with? And I went, Eagle Corps, and I thought, I saw his commendation score, and it was like 880, so I thought, I'm going to jump on with Eagle Corps and see if I can help this fella out. Did you just join on me, or were you already with Eagle Corps?
No, I just joined.
There's an old group of people that have played with
with some guy. They like it starts. I go kill rocks. Okay, using my shield build, you know. And
I
then
thought you were
they see.
manhunt status.
They see.
No, you were very welcome to stay with us, mate.
Interesting.
Sorry. And they
No,
see
I haven't even spoken to Eagle Corps yet. I just jumped in on him and thought, geez, Eagle Corps looks like a bit low on accommodation score, so he's probably new, so I thought I'd jump in and give him a hand with a mission or two.
Yeah.
Actually, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Alright, let me check my push to talk.
You might not be able to hear us, you might just be idle.
Oh, he's in base of operation, it says.
Oh, is he? Oh, cool.
One question, wait.
Alright, let's see here.
Please don't take my
I can hear your boy in the back. How's Alexander?
I must have
Playing Fortnite today. He make me to bring him to basketball.
Voice chat, microphone enabled, yes.
Because Friday he did some tricks in his school. He liked it.
Oh, you're cutting out, Victor.
my ammo.
One.
Where's my
Alright, you guys hear me okay?
Yeah. Hello, mate.
Yeah, this account was hijacked by some Russian guy. They deleted all my shit.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I'm actually live streaming right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm doing a live stream. I'm trying to rebuild my gear back on this account. All 4 characters had all that shit deleted.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, did you want a hand to do a couple of legendaries?
Yeah, we can. This is set up on a Tactician's build, or well, not it's a Sentry build right now, but normally it's set up for Tactician's build.
Yeah, Sentry works well, man. I think I'm Hunter's Faith on this character, or what else have I got? Let's have a look. Hunter's Faith, or a Lone Star, or I've got a Nomad and a Predator for this character. So yeah, we can hit a couple of legendaries if you like. Because I've got pretty much everything I need for most of my characters, man. So if you're trying to build one up again, as I said to Victor, I was just looking for someone to group with this morning, and I saw that your score was low, so I thought, fuck. I hate doing all the legendary missions and not having anyone to share the gear with. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, my main account, I was getting my ass kicked on this new one over here, Madison.
Oh yeah, do you want to try Madison then?
Yeah, on my main account, I can solo a lot of the legendaries.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's hit Madison. Let's give that. We can give that a whirl, or Amherst, or any of those missions, mate.
Yeah, I haven't finished this one all the way through yet, so.
I was going to fast travel too. That's so bad. Let's get one more person. It's so bad. I'm so lazy.
You put it in matchmaking?
Oh, we haven't played with him for ages. No, I'll grab an extra person for us, mate. That'll be easy. Here's a Ward. Scabby Monkey. Or yeah, let's bring Scabby. Victor, did you see the 4% damage to elite mods for electronics this week? If you're building a tactician.
No. Where is it?
In the cabin.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm gonna go check.
Yeah, same for you, Eagle. If you usually play Tactician, the 4% damage to elite mods are available this week. They don't come up too often, so that'd be a good one to grab.
Yeah, this one's usually, like I said, I have everything set up for either turret and seeker damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I logged back into this account after not using it for a while, and everything was in Russian. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not the first
That's
time.
pretty bad, isn't it?
Yeah, my main account was hacked about a year ago.
Yeah. Do you reckon someone had been playing it, or?
They tried to because all 4 characters were parked next to the dark zone.
It must be my connection or something that's cutting out the audio. Just give me one sec.
Well, I am live streaming too right now, so.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay. Alright, I'll make sure I watch my language there, mate. I didn't realise you're streaming.
Oh, I don't care. I run a PG channel.
Oh, cool.
Now just message in the chat. It's a lot in Russian language. Like it says it's a lot of Russians here.
Oh,
Yeah, I got nothing against Russians.
Funny.
Just hate hackers.
Neither. Yeah. Alpha. Look here. Mykonos is on. That's your friend, isn't it, Victor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've played with him a few times since we played last. Yeah, he's good. Definitely good value.
I can try.
Should we just shoot them? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, whenever you're ready.
Probably everyone hacking in DZ, including Mykonos.
Hacking in DZ.
Hacking in DZ.
That dude just teleported on my screen. Alright, I'll grab someone else. Where are we? Helping drum. Nomad. Survivor. Raven Reed. Discovery Monkey. WordPress. Oh no. Busy.
Hi, Vanison.
Hi.
Ah, Victor. How are you?
Hello, mate.
Hi. I was just fiddling around with my gear. I haven't played with this one yet, so...
Alright, I'll go trigger these, I'll trigger them and when I run down the stairs, Victor, I'm gonna cut back and go underneath, and they should follow me and give you guys a chance to shoot them. Better. That works, eh?
Yeah, try doing this solo. On a squishy build.
G'day, Eagle.
Good.
Haven't met you before?
Yeah, we haven't
How you
played
going?
before. I haven't played with Eagle too many times either, have I?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually even been on this account.
What's going on here? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, my main account is Beefalo Bart. It's also my YouTube channel.
Have you been, Nick?
Very well, mate. Thanks. Working hard,
Yeah?
but enjoying a
Glad
nice
to hear it,
weekend
mate.
now.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah?
Good, yeah, I've got all my painting done. Victor, you'll be glad to hear that, mate.
Yeah. Been-
Good preparation.
Yeah, it came up amazing. The ceiling work that I did came up so good. Like, I was real pedantic about it, but... Yeah, I'll have to email you some pictures of it, mate. It came up really, really good.
It has,
Now, I wonder where I go for here. That seems like a good spot.
anyone have Reclaimer?
I just flashed her in. Oh no. Sorry, what was
Playing
that?
tactician.
Anyone have Reclaimer?
No, not yet. That
Sweet
stagger was
double
like,
reward, see?
the stagger was 3 seconds before the actual bomb hit. That's so funny. It staggered me, then I moved, and then the bomb hit, like 3 seconds later. Pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm not trying to ignore people actually out and listening here, but yeah, this is kind of an impromptu thing that just popped up here.
How am I still bleeding after being rezzed on a recovery link? That's so funny.
Yeah, still really.
Because you're good like that.
Yeah. I must have been really dead. Oh, and I can't fire. Beautiful. There we go. That's better. It's like waiting for the bullet to hit, like over a long distance, because I'll shoot and then a second later it'll be like the damage imprint will hit. Like I actually fired a second bullet then before the damage went on.
I did not mean to go there.
Sorry?
Yeah, I hit the wrong key and went rolling over to the table in front of the bad guys.
I couldn't catch that, mate. Sorry, she was cutting in and out.
My God, there's some lag. They're jumping about, these guys.
There they do. Alright, I'll come to you, Eagle. Yeah, I got you, mate. I tell you what, that tactician sticky bomb definitely takes the
It's a bloody beauty, isn't it?
yeah, it takes the skin off them, Victor, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to take off armor from the heavies, so you can easier shoot them and then, like, going like that.
Well, it works.
Yeah, the audio cutting out, but I don't, actually I think it's my CPU, mate.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Anyone else like experiencing? Everyone, Mike, how can you hear me? All right, or
Fine,
my voice?
perfect. No problem.
I'm good on my end.
This van because Eagle, you all right? Can hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
No problem.
He's disconnected.
Vanishing's good,
Yeah, when disconnected, probably is something wrong with connection.
Yeah, we'll give him a minute.
That makes sense.
No wonder he disconnected.
Now leaving the safe area.
How have you been, Victor? Haven't seen you for a while. You've been playing or not playing or?
Playing, and was in DZ, trying to be in DZ, load test my builds, and kind of somehow.
Alright, so you know, this
I
is
go against
interesting.
rocks, but then rocks see me. I have not bad shield build, and then they inviting me, then I'm rock, and it's like in a circles.
Okay. What do you use on your shield building? Shield damage resilience?
Yeah, damage resilience, and you know,
And 9,000
125
stamina?
Yeah, 9 stamina and 125 I call it skill power.
I've got D3 on this one as well, but no classified. He said after
Classified only may make it strong. If not 6 pieces classified, then I try it. Like let's say 4 pieces or something, they are killing you pretty fast.
well, I had 2 characters on this account that were really stacked up, and all the crap got deleted. So
It's you know, good for stolen signal, like that. But I still love very much my skill build. Mike. Don't know
Yeah,
if you
always
still
a favourite,
have
isn't it?
Yeah,
Always a favourite.
always going. And
yeah, no shortage of clothing though. That's for sure.
and
Let me clear out this appearance crap while we're sitting here waiting for him to
it's
reconnect.
gonna appear from nowhere.
Alright, so since I still have one more thing in my inventory.
I'm back.
Away from. Hi. You'll have to
Run
do
to
a bit
me.
of running.
1, 2,
That's
3,
all
1, 2, 3.
Yep. Test, test, test.
Oh, I can hear you very good, clearly.
Beautiful, beautiful. I just turned off one of my 7. I went to turn off one of my 7 cores because I know with Division, if the CPU is maxing out 100, you can cut out 1 core or limit 1 core so that you can't so your CPU doesn't hit 100 and then cut out and stop processes. So yeah, I just did that, and that takes better. So the audio for you guys isn't cutting out now either, which is good.
God, I'm glad you know about all that shit. I wouldn't. So what CPU are you running?
I'm just running off a relatively high-end Alienware laptop. So yeah, it's not ideal for gaming, but it'll do the job for now till I buy one, till I buy another computer.
Yeah, I'm still running 8350.
Sorry?
And I'm running an AMD 8350 Black Edition.
Oh, nice.
I'm still running on video-wise. Got a 1066 gig.
Yep. A 1060 is a nice card, isn't it?
Yeah, like Far Cry, I'm running everything pretty much all turned up. A lot of games I've got everything on maximum.
Yep. And it still does alright?
Yeah, but I matched everything to run 60 hertz.
Yep. That's good. I'm trying to run 74 on this at the moment. I'm on the 1060 mobile card, the GTX 1060 mobile card. So I'm trying to squeeze 74 hertz out of this. It's a bit difficult, but oh, that's just some snipers. One sniper down.
Well, I'm running triple 32-inch TVs for monitors.
Oh, really? Me? Show me your face. Just even a bit of it.
Can't get headshots if they won't stick the heads up.
I know. I'll find a way. Especially if they're teleporting, it makes it especially harder. I'll clear some of these shotties.
Thanks, mate.
Nice one, lads.
Yeah, I was going for the manual revive to save the link.
Yeah. I think you get yours up so quick, don't you, Victor?
Yeah, because of the torment on my gun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and yes, kill power, high.
And here they come through the doors, ain't it?
Let them come. Dead.
Warning. Agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
Well, I was trying to pop a link.
Yeah, be on immunity for TK or one healer down. I'll get that agent.
Yeah, I threw a turret right in front of both boxes there to try to get their stations down.
Agent's down. Yeah. Oh, I'll just kill that second healer. Yep, both healers are down.
Thank you.
Have a grenade.
Vaporize. Use 2 shots, 2 headshots.
From behind you.
Yeah. Come back over here a bit.
Warning. Agent on your team is down. Requires
Good.
Alright, clear that healer.
Oh, Jesus.
What the hell, Lee?
Well, shit, I was trying to get to you.
Yes, you were. Thanks.
Right, show me your face. There you are. But they can tell the angle that I'm sniping from all the way over there. They can they know how to hide behind things.
Alright, medic down.
Beautiful. I'm coming. I'll throw a box to you, mate.
Thanks. Oh, you're shooting from all the way out there.
Yeah, mate.
Awesome.
Playing the angles. Roll down.
Thank
Pull
you.
one more. There we go.
Yeah, how about it behind that shit if you want to. He tried to hide behind there, but the turret saw him.
Wasn't happening. Wasn't happening.
Tactician's
with
chest
the
piece.
Russians, you can never have too many of those.
Rushes.
No, sorry. The rushes, for the rushes for this stage, the last couple of times I've played, I've just tried to stay back a bit to separate from the team. So if everyone goes down,
Yeah.
then I can just pop a link,
Yeah,
or
good idea.
but also clear the field.
How do you do the end game against the four heavies, the five heavies? Do you try and draw them out here? I mean, not here, but down the stairs? Or do you stay up the top and tackle them? The hunter and the other four elites.
Sorry, I took a big bite of bread, so I couldn't answer for a sec there, mate.
How do you do? I only did this earlier on. Well,
Yep.
I've done it a few times, and the greatest success I've had with has been to draw them down where I'm standing and
Standing
to set up
here,
here
yep.
to
That's a good idea.
After dealing with the first few waves and wiping
Yeah.
them out from up the top, then drawing the heavies down here because it seems to funnel them in one direction.
I know what you
If
mean.
you jump up here, it's hazardous because it can start them coming through the top there.
I know what you mean. What I've done recently is there's a sniper position on the far right-hand side that I can get to if I can run there before everyone shoots.
Always good to learn how other people do these things.
Conditioning duct type
Exactly
thing.
right. And as long as I don't get hit by a sticky bomb, I'm pretty right there.
Can be a bit perilous if you're out there and you get knocked out. A bit of a perilous
Exactly right.
crawl back, yeah.
Exactly right. But with the Hunter's Faith, it does dish out a heap of damage if I can keep the stack up. As long
Yeah,
as
this
I'm
is
not
as far as I've ever
drawing
gotten
too
in this.
much fire, but I've been
Tried to do
getting
this
some
one
low
solo,
cover
and it is a
down
pain in the
here,
ass
Tom.
with solo.
Okay.
So that I can do a quick cover to cover to get out of the way of the sticky bombs.
Thanks, I'm actually not talking a whole hell of a lot here, so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and end the stream for now, unless you guys want to see the rest of this mission. Well, we'll finish out this mission, then I'll end the stream.
From up here as well. I think I've got all my medkits still, so... Do you want me to flash them, or do you want to start with the sticky bomb bit? Right, now I'll take out the big guy's backs. That's one.
So, we'll do what we can here.
Heavy's down.
Damn engineers.
Oh, there we go. There you are. Cheeky bugger.
These guys hurt. They hurt really bad. try to get these engineers down. This guy's just chilling up top like he's got not a care in the world. Here, if I can get the turret weakened a little bit. That will help a little bit, but
I'll get that big guy's back.
gotta love those weak points.
Works.
Yeah, I was able to hit his weak spot and get enough fire on that, so would cause him to do that and cause his equipment that he's carrying to explode. Yeah, this equipment here is not quite doing.
Not here. Alright. One down.
Alright, so this wave's just about done. I'm using the sniper because, I mean, seriously need to do a lot of damage here, and I just am not able with this gear to do a hell of a lot of damage. Yeah, I missed. Alright, so... Oh, there you go. Headshot. Gotta love those headshots. They may not be doing a hell of a lot of damage, but it's still nice to see them.
Oh, isn't it? Alright, let's see if we can pop some packs. Who's shooting me? Better switch from a flashbang to a headbox. Oh, that shreds damage off them, doesn't it?
Yeah, I wish it was on my main. My main destroys with those friggin' secret mines.
So good.
I'm talking like 50 to 70,000 on the bleeds alone.
Yeah. It's like 2 seconds from when I shoot to when the damage goes on. It's so funny to watch.
I'm getting the mid 400,000s on headshots.
Yeah. That's not bad. That's good.
What build are you using, Eagle?
I think for this one I hit about 1.4 for the first one, and then up to about 2.3, 2.4 from...
It's kind of a garbage build though.
It's all firearms.
I mean, it's all Sentry, but it's all regular. It's not classified.
Yeah. All, yeah.
I could hear on the side also sniper. I see one sniping also on the side.
Is it?
Like Eagle also sniping.
Yeah, I'm running a Mosin. Sorry, I call them after the real weapons instead of what the game calls them.
Yeah.
Call them.
Oh.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
What does the game call the weapon you're using then?
I don't think...
Custom
I think it's still
M44.
Eagle. Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, if I was elevated, I'd use an M700.
hunt. I
No, I
forgot
reckon
even
we should
about
go
hunt.
back down the stairs.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon it's... Yeah? Falcons push... Yeah, right.
I will go over there.
Good, you need me to crawl back to you.
I'm not going to argue.
Trust my friend. My...
I don't like it.
Are you able to
I can
get
hit
back
fella.
here, Vanishing?
The medic.
Yeah, I was trying to take out his box.
Nothing takes out quicker than killing him.
In this mission, like on this stage,
Oh,
is
fantastic
medic
to get in.
Heal us down.
able...
Oh shit!
See,
Alright,
he-
they're going for me now. Oh, jump! No, not on the ladder, just jump! Like they're so quick. It's alright, no. Wait, reach me. Oh yeah, ooh, sweet. I'll sit here until I can throw my box somewhere that I can crawl to. And then I'll cover out here. Coming.
You got an F button.
What's the name of the sniper? Who is sniping us?
Who is shooting us? He's shooting with an SVD, and I think it's Merlin. The hunter's pretty close too. Which one's the one doing all the bloody shooting?
Vulture.
How far can you
Hunter's
go?
down. He's just, his armor's down. I can't get a headshot for the damn rail.
Yeah. It's alright. I'll just flash this hunter so he can get it up without getting killed.
You can set his ass on fire.
SVD too. I'm canned food so that I can get some better healing. And I'm going to take out Merlin at the back.
Yeah, I've been working on the hunter here.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, the hunter's the hardest, isn't he? Like, he got ridiculous amounts of armor and shit.
Hunter's got no
Hunter's
armor.
on our right hand side. Oh, sorry, yeah, just heaps of hit points, isn't it?
I'm out of
Merlin's
grenades.
got one more shot left on him. He's got like a millimeter of health. Alright, I'll throw you a box, Nick. Oh, you got one?
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, thanks.
Alright, yeah, Merlin's just about done here.
Alright,
Hopefully,
Merlin's down. Merlin's down.
Hunter's getting
Play
weak.
the angles on the hunter.
Yeah, I got one headshot. That's all I can get out of him.
Alright, they're pushed back.
Yeah, they're hiding.
Good.
Need some grenades.
Where's the hunter? Oh, there's the hunter hiding. See. Headshot hunter.
I don't think he likes my damn turret.
Alright, I'm gonna take out Vulture. Vulture's done. I'm gonna take out Harrier. Harrier's done. Just 100 left now.
Jesus Christ, Benson, you're really knocking them around with that hunter's faith, Bill.
They don't like it. Oh, it's because that you guys have taken all the beef out of them. It's just a couple of decent shots. Then after that.
Oh, you're very modest.
Done.
Oh, my goodness me.
That's awesome. I have to go back to helping the family do a bit of moving stuff, guys.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the game.
Thanks for the invitation.
Drop the Pharaoh's mask if anybody wants it.
Oh yeah, I'll open my boxes and share some stuff first. But
What have you got, Eagle? Sorry.
Hey, drop the Pharaoh's mask if anybody wants it.
Oh, no, don't want it. But I have got classified Alpha Bridge something and house. I'm gonna share, okay?
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna see what else I got. Anything good worth sharing, but...
Anyone for a final measure mask?
I'm good. I'm very good, thank you, mate.
Yeah, I'm just trying to farm up any classifieds I can get for this character to try to build him up.
House with vicious and sustenance.
That'd be nice. Oh,
Sounds very good.
Can't even pick anything up yet. Alright, get rid of some of this rubbish.
You don't want the house?
No. Whoever needed this pick it can be good healing gun for, let's say, for stolen signal. I'm using, put on predatory, gonna be sustained and predatory, let's say.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
This,
Do you want it, Eagle?
I can use it for my D3 set.
Why don't you?
Okay, guys, thank you very much. I'm gonna
Thank you,
take
Victor.
off. See you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
mate.
See you soon.
Always good playing with you, mate.
Me too.
Yeah, it was good, man.
Thank you, guys.
Say hi, Alexander.
Sure.
What's this?
And so you know, I've been live streaming the whole time on my my YouTube channel, Beefalo Bart.
Oh, that's... See, if you said Beefalo Bar, I would have remembered. Yeah, I just didn't remember Eagle Corps, but I remember playing with you as Beefalo ages ago. Oh, hang on, I've got to drop these.
Yep.
I didn't mean to pick up the house, sorry guys.
Agent has left your team.
Yeah, sorry mate, now I remember. Yeah, I've definitely seen your channel before. I think I'm subscribed for it, bro.
Yeah, I kind of quit doing a lot of the Unreal Engine 4 stuff because I've had a lot of crybabies that
Yeah.
just, been a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Let's go... Oh yeah, drop that house. Let me drop that Alpha Bridge mask as well, mate. Sorry, I didn't mean to pick that up. Where'd it go? Alpha Bridge. There we go. Let's see what else I've got here that I can share. Where are we? Oh, fuck. Oh, it's double field proficiency case weekend, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Okay, that's why I was given.
Yeah, so we get, for every time we trigger our 100,000 or whatever it is, 400,000, double caches, so it's double chance for keys. Oh, here's another bit of classified, Sentry Call Harness, and double chance for classified drops out of...
Anybody got a use for a Caduceus?
I don't. I've got one to share if anyone would like one.
Well, it's got vicious, sustained.
My reclaimer.
Yeah, man, definitely. I'd highly recommend it to run with the Reclaimer build, man.
Yeah, thanks.
They actually hit pretty hard. Like as an assault rifle, the RPM is only 625. But to give you an example, if I was running an M4, my M4 hits for 21, but this hits for 25.
Okay.
25.7. So the base damage is very high, which is good for the healer builds because you won't have a lot of firearms. This one's meticulous and destructive, so you could run it with vicious and destructive, or I don't know, muck around with your talents and see what you can trigger with your build. You probably won't hit destructive because you won't have the firearms and you won't hit the stamina.
Alright guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. You guys are going to get bored because we're just sitting here chatting post-battle.
If you run it with a pulse, you get heaps of heals from it.
Yeah, probably getting rid of
Up to 5
good
times
stuff here,
effective for one
but
unit's power.
I'm pretty much not going to use anything that's not classified. So it's really not worth the effort to...
There's a Midas there, an Alpha Bridge rucksack, and a Sentry Call harness. classified if you want to grab any of that, Eagle.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab it.
Okay.
Just sort of do some stuff
Yeah,
here.
grab all the classified, mate. Beautiful. Mick, I'll be back a little bit later after I do a little bit more work for a few more missions, if you like, mate.
Ripper.
I'll yeah, if you're still on when I'm around, I'll click either of you an invite and we can jump into some more missions.
Thanks. I'll go back to base and do a bit of fiddling with my...
bit more in
my
your
build.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to grab some grenades.
Just trying to clear out some rubbish, mate.
Never have too many
Terrible
grenades.
hoarder.
Yeah.
Terrible hoarder. Thanks for the games.
Yeah, man.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
See ya.
Cheers, Eagle. Speak soon, mate.
Alright, bud. Check the channel later, man.
Yeah, I will do, bro. For sure. Thanks,
See ya,
mate.
Eagle. Thanks, mate.
Speak soon.
Alert. An agent is leaving.
Alright, so we got a few good things here. Some good people. Yeah, and I've played with a couple of those guys before. It's hard to remember everybody's names, you know? What do I have? Is it another weapon skin? Yes, it is. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and... Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Try to set up this house a little bit, see if there's anything I can put on here. Actually, let's run that. It's critical hit, and headshot damage. It's probably better for with a D3 set. That way, I'm trying to make headshots anyway. Stability, not bad. Critical hit, reload speed, not bad. Gonna need some magazine stuff here. Critical hit, rate of fire. I can live with that. For now, I mean, these are going to be good enough to get me rolling. Optimal range, accuracy, and headshot damage, not bad. Accuracy, headshot damage, stability. She will put that on there for now, until we can get everything set up better. And let's go with our loadout. And we're on our D3 overwrite. Alright, guys. Yeah, see, getting in good groups like that with good people, it's a great way to help you rebuild. And after the account was stolen and everything is just pretty much junk right now, trying to rebuild everything. It's like I was talking about right here with the custom M44. I still got a purple item on here. Purple scope. I haven't found a good enough scope to replace what I've got on here. It just sucks not being able to do the damage that I'd like to be able to do. I want to be able to have the zoom, you know, the magnification. I could put that on there. That's going to do a little bit better for me. It looks ugly, but you know, it'll do a little bit better. And then we'll go back to our loadout to make sure that we save this. We're on our D3 FNC. We're going to overwrite. Now, the reason why I'm using the D3 FNC now is because I can actually go over here and deploy a shield, and with the multiple pieces like that, I have the ability to use a submachine gun with my shield. Normally with the D3 FNC, if you're not using enough pieces for it, you're kind of stuck, and you're only going to be able to use yeah, it's going to be short burst, but whatever. You're only able to use a pistol, and that kind of sucks. Get up in her face and use the double barrel shotgun pistol. Bang bang, reload, bang bang, reload. It does kind of suck. But using a sniper rifle whenever you're sitting in the back, whenever it's time to push in, and then you can deploy your shield, move up, and just start doing what you can to tank. But whenever you're talking about a legendary like this right here, there's just no way in hell I could have used this character to actually to run it solo. And Sentry's Call is nice. I'm actually going to change my loadout, go back over to my striker build, going to equip, and then go back to my actual gear. And since I'm running striker, it's 6 pieces. One of them, the pack, is actually classified. So if I take a look at the pack, Now, the optimal thing that I'd like to have is a ninja backpack. And the ninja backpack is kind of like a wild card, and that wild card is going to allow me to utilize the set pieces. It's like I could run 2 strikers and 2 alpha bridge, and it would be the same as if I'm running 3 strikers and 3 alpha bridge. So you can kind of mix and match a little bit. Run a 4-piece. You know, you run 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 piece of something else, and then your pack being the other one. So now you have a 2-piece and a 3-piece, and it's a good mix and match combo, in other words. And since I'm not getting the 5 and 6-piece bonuses out of this, then there's no point in me having the entire set of strikers on here. So if I look at this, if I went to a Deadeye, well, I'm going to lose out on electronics, well, you know, the skill power, stamina, toughness. I'm going to lose out on these columns right here pretty stout-wise. And that's my survivability in this column right here. This is my shoot 'em up column, and this is my skill column. So I have to kind of juggle what I want to do here. If I run a sentries, I can get more bang bang out of it, but only a little bit less on toughness. It's at 1310. That's actually low. 1401 is the max. Going to increase my health and my skill haste. So that might not be a bad way to go. And I can re-roll this to try to get this number higher. And then I can say, okay, I want to replace this or this. I can replace those. I can replace 2 things on a classified gear piece, which is annotated by having the little file folder right there. It means that it's classified. Classified document, whatever, you know. So I have a choice now, either Deadeye or Sentry. And for right now, both of them are going to give me skill haste. This one's going to give me more shoot 'em up bang bang. So I'm actually going to go ahead and switch my pack over to the Sentry Call. Now, that's only going to give me more shoot 'em up power. It's not going to give me anything else across the board. It's actually going to lower that. So that I also have to watch out for... see, I can't use Talented anymore because I don't have 4790 on electronics. Well, I didn't have it before anyway. But with my LVOAC, I can't use that stat on there, but I can use the, Destructive and Prepared. So with the house, I'm going to have to re-roll these things here anyway. I've lost out on being able to use Vicious and Sustained because I'm below 3832 and 4790 here. So I'm going to have to re-roll one of these 2 and then try to get this stamina back up a little bit. So I'm not going to be able to use that weapon good right now, or this one. See, I can use Brutal, and I can't use that one. So you want to look through your weapons and see what you can use. The MP5 ST. So none of my weapons are really up to the gear that I'm using right now. So let's still focus on my firepower on my gear wise. So now, looking at my inventory, I've got the Sentry's Call harness, but I can actually do this, and it's going to give me more pew pew, and it's going to give me more skill power. Or I can increase that, my stamina, and my skill haste. Hey, Ubi. Yeah. I can manually scroll up and down, but I can't mouse click on there. So if I go with the firearms, I'm going to gain a little skill power and a little bit of firearms. I think for now I'm going to go that route. I'm going to put the firearms mod on there. And I'm going to put one of these 2 on here, and these 2 are the same thing, so I'm just going to pick one. So I gained a little bit of firearms and stamina, and not bad. I can live with that. So now I've got 1 Sentry Call chest piece. The mask is Striker. And yeah, knee still Striker. Striker pack. I can afford to lose one more. Well, I'm already in a classified here anyway. And not really worth changing over to the Alpha Bridge right now. I might work on an Alpha Bridge later, but for now, no. Really want to get a classified holster because all three of these numbers can go all the way up to 1401, whereas a non-classified can only go up to 1272. So having that classified is going to be really important for me on this build, just to try to get whatever numbers I want to get up. I want to get my stamina up, even though I want to get my skill power up as well. I have to figure out which way I want to go to try to build the best possible gear set. But for what I have on me, I think this is actually going to do okay for now. Then it's a matter of finding weapons that will work with this build for now. So I'm going to go ahead and overwrite that so it's good to go. And we are going to head back to the base of operations. And I are going to exit this live stream. And I want to thank you guys for stopping in and watching. Unless you want me to continue, I need a quick break. But I'm going to keep working on trying to get more gear. That was a good group of guys. They really caught me off guard that they jumped in. And it was nice. I really enjoyed having those guys with me just then. It made trying to get some gear a whole lot easier. And he said there was an electronics mod somewhere. And I don't remember where he said it was. Meat locker, no. It might have been a meat locker. No, it wasn't Madison, Southpaw, the cavern? Maybe. We'll take a quick look and see what's there. And if not, I'll just kind of keep browsing around, see if I can find it. But again, I want to thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you next time.